Welcome back, birdies! Today I wanted to show you how I decorated my resident services. I haven't actually decorated around the resident services on my island since I got the game and figured that is something that needed to be done. I haven't really been satisfied with how my island has looked in a while, so this is going to be the first of a series of videos I'm going to be putting out where I'm going to be changing up Cottagecore to an island that will hopefully be more cottagecore themed. So I started out by surrounding my resident services with water. I wanted to do a little stream that goes around and attaches to a waterfall. Water terraforming, kind of a pain in the butt, and I really struggled with it. If I'm being honest, after the finished product, I'm still not completely satisfied and will likely go back and mess with it some more. Since I'm planning on changing up my entire island, there are spots that look a bit funky because I haven't figured out what to do with the rest of the island yet. Also, I sped this video up by 300%, and it's still a little longer than I wanted it to be, but you know, what can you do? Since this was originally a live stream on Twitch, there was a lot of parts where I would just run in circles talking to my chat, so I cut those parts out the best I could. That way it would be more of a video of just basically me doing the building and the terraforming. So chat and I decided that we were gonna go with a blue theme when it came to the bushes. My goal was to do blue, white, and then the brown, earthy tones of everything else. This was to make sure that when the bushes were in bloom, they really were going to be standing out instead of just blending in with a bunch of other colors. I just really enjoy accent colors and doing color themes and sections of the island. I did green in another section, but that video will be out later this month, I think. I'm editing a lot of videos right now, so I do have another one that's going to be coming out, and I did try and go with green and do like a greenery area. Greenery? Is that a word? Greenery? I hope so. As I said, I wanted to go for a cottagecore style, so I looked up some different designs at the Able Sister shop. All the designs I used you can find through there, just looking up different things like wooden planks and stuff like that, flowers. My goal is to make everything very nature themed, so when the snow finally melts away and we have grass, it's gonna look a lot better together. At least that's what I'm hoping. I found this rock pattern by looking up different rocks, and the person who did these had them in 4 different types. So there is one for each season, and I can't remember the name, but I'm pretty sure I just looked up stones. So once the season changes, I can hopefully grab one of the other patterns if I can find it again. Unfortunately, the person who made this had a name that wasn't written in English, so I don't even have that to go on. One of my favorite times so far in Animal Crossing has been mushroom season. I just love the way the mushroom lamps give such a pretty glow at night. It really helps bring a magical element to the island. I just love it. There's likely going to be a lot of mushrooms on my island, just as a heads up now. So I kept getting stuck in different parts, and one thing I wished I could have done to change that when I started working on this island is how wide I made the area between resident services and the water. I'm tempted to go back at a later time and expand everything out a bit more so that it's not so close together and so dense. And you'll see with the finished product, like, it is a little difficult to maneuver through and walk through it, but I still think it looks really pretty, so I am happy with it. Speaking of things I wish I had more of, another thing would be bug statues that you get from Flick. I've sort of ignored gathering fish and bug statues, but now I think it's about time. There are just so many pretty butterflies, and I think I have 3 statues of them. With a very nature-inspired island, I feel like those are going to be one of the things I'm going to have to get a lot more of. So hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more butterfly statues around the island in other videos. Because of how the angles are in the game and where the trees are, I wanted to be sure that weeds weren't going to grow in certain hard to reach sections, or even have flowers that would multiply and throw everything off. I tried putting the mushroom lamp behind this tree earlier, but it wasn't very visible, so I thought the books looked really nice here, and when you looked from a bit away, you could tell they were a stack of books. So I left those there. I wanted to give a backwards fireplace a chance. I figured if I had somewhere to put smaller things, it would be kind of cute. It wasn't as good looking as I expected it to be. Actually, I changed this area a couple of times and still think I need to go back and fix it with something else. Nothing seems to fit on this side, which is kind of unfortunate. I really wanted to put the drinking fountain in here, but honestly, it just didn't look good. This whole corner just kind of went meh for me. Wooden stakes and the country fencing are, I think, the cutest things to use sort of as fillers when you aren't sure what else to put, especially because it has that country natural feel. It's definitely perfect for when you're going for cottagecore. This is where I think I ended up messing up this portion of my area. The tree is what makes everything look small and way too cluttered. I'm gonna end up removing the tree and probably putting the white bench back, because out of everything, that was actually my favorite piece of furniture that I put in that spot. You'll see that I ended up changing it to the blue imperial divider, and it's okay, but it's just kind of eh. as you can see, I was really struggling with trying to make this look good, and I do believe it was the tree. I was trying to put way too much stuff in that space and fill it up that you can't even get back there. So I'm gonna get rid of the tree. I'm gonna put that white bench back at a later time. So next time you see it in a video, it's likely gonna be changed. All right, well, that's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, maybe you could possibly like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to catch me live, I am on Twitch 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and yeah, I'll catch you next time. Bye!